Hi, Black Hollywood Live.
So these handsome debonair gentlemen that you see are the stars of NBC's new show,
Oh my
Heartbeat.
God, you are so kind.
Oh,
Handsome
thank you.
debonair.
Because you are. You're
Well,
very handsome and debonair.
Yep, well, we just met.
I'll take debonair.
just that kind of, yeah.
So tell us about the new show. It's not your typical medical drama, right?
No, well, not if you sort of expect a procedural kind of, hard-boiled thing.
Okay.
There's a little bit more delight in this, a little bit more to laugh at, and a lot to love about life. It's kind of like about the reasons that doctors and everybody in hospital every now and then kind of, has a good reason to laugh.
Right.
We all kind of laugh even through the tragedy, so.
I think that's very true. I also think it's a show that kind of only gets to exist in 2016, given the very eclectic and diverse collection of characters that the writers have created. I feel like it's pretty. It's pretty progressive in the way that it pushes boundaries of people's sexuality and people's relationships with each other and what families mean and what relationships mean, and it asks questions that you probably couldn't 10 years ago.
And then you have a very complex character in a complex situation with the family. Tell us about that.
I don't know how complex it is. I just happen to.
I love that. You're like, it's really simple for me.
It's pretty simple. I fell for a gal, Alex, who's played by Melissa George. We had sex a few times. She got pregnant. We had a couple of kids. And then I decided that I liked men more than I liked women. And we remained very dearest of friends and have managed to have, I guess, a somewhat postmodern co-parenting situation. I don't know. As complicated as you want to make that.
Well, it's pretty simple. Don, what about you? What's your character like?
I described him earlier as kind of the instrument of Alex's punishment. She sort of can't quite escape this dude, despite having sort of him having left her, and he's been with people, and now she's with someone else, and it's just one of these kind of reoccurring things in her life where she can't quite escape, but he comes back to work in the hospital, and they both share a lot of the medical situations together, and they're both sort of cut from the same cloth as far as that's concerned, both fearless about the empirical nature of medicine, and they're both trying to kind of push the boundaries whilst remaining ethically sound.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot for them to get involved with, and they keep kind of, they keep finding each other again.
And you're always there to challenge her. And you're always there to challenge each other.
Whenever she gets relaxed about something, either this guy or myself come in and go, lift your tits, just get yourself out of this hole and kind of get into it,
Just like
Is that an Australian thing?
Oh, you don't say that here?
We don't, but I like it. It's a very good expression, just lift your tits.
No, we have tits on the end of our socks. It means lift your socks. You don't have tits on the end of your socks?
I think it's good to clarify that, culturally speaking.
That's what tits means, where I'm from.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
Okay.
Great phrase.
Should I say tits again?
Yes, no, it's a great phrase. But the other thing that I wanted to ask you about is, because this is a medical show, you've had to learn a lot of new terminology, I'm sure. What was the craziest medical term that you heard and you're like, what does that mean?
Flux capacitor.
What's that? What is that?
That's from Back to the Future.
Wait, that's what I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, have I heard that? I've heard that before, yeah, right? Flux
It's a
capacitor.
very high-tech medical term used in time travel. Look, I don't play a doctor on the show, so I get a pass on all the medical jargon.
Yeah. He came in with a broken ankle.
It's true.
You started the season off with a real broken ankle.
No, I didn't have a real
he
broken
just- Oh my
ankle.
goodness.
Fake broken ankle.
Yeah.
So that's as medical as I've had to get on the show is saying I think I have a broken ankle. I don't even think I got as far as fracture.
Oh, wow.
It's broken.
Any words that you can remember, Don?
Dextrocardiac, which just means that is the heart, which is normally on the left side, is on the right.
Pretty good.
Oh, that's good, because I would have been like,
Yeah.
like your heart works, like it beats to the left and then beats to the... Okay, got it.
Yeah. So there are people who are born... it's called situs inversus totalis, which means that all your organs are on the wrong side of the body.
Oh, wow.
And that would make you dextrocardiac because your heart would be on the other side of the body. And if you need a transplant, your numbers are even. I mean, if you need a heart transplant, there's like, your chances are pretty slim. But if you need a dextrocardiac heart, you're really fucked, man. You're really fucked because like you need someone who was born situs inversus totalis to be willing to donate it.
See, all the stuff that you learn. See, that's why you guys need to watch NBC's Heartbeat. You learn things like this. Make sure you stay tuned. Coming soon.